Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is Anna Daviscourt. I am a children's book illustrator. This is my best friend Anthony Sims.
Hello,
Over here.
hello.
Yeah. Also co-host of the stream. And today we're going to be painting with gouache. How do you say it, Anthony?
Gouache. Is there different ways to say it?
Gouache?
You gouache. That was my other choice for the stream name, but I thought gouaching with gouache would be fun because it was like painting with paint from the last one.
I love it. Yes, exactly. If you're thinking of them as a duality, then it makes more sense. But just gouaching with gouache is a little what is this? What is happening? But yeah, gouache is a certain kind of paint that we're going to be using today. A special shout out to my friend Julia, who gave me this bag of a million different gouaches and these handmade sketchbooks, which I am going to be using today. And I'm going to show you what I've made so far, which is very, very fun. So, oh, Julia's in the house in the chat saying, literally in the house. Hey, Julia, this is all thanks to you. Thank you so much. Wow, my hands just did the little hand fart thing. It happened so seamlessly, and now I can't get it to happen again. Anyways, oh, you're dry, boy. You gotta moisturize. I can hear it. Yeah. Wait, ASMR.
For who?
For me, later. Anyways, let's show them the down screen so that I can show
the down screen.
The down screen. You know what I mean.
Oh, I do. We're on the down screen now.
Julia says moisturize those monkey paws. I love it. Yes, you are in the right mind frame.
They are moisturized. They just sound not moisturized, I guess.
I guess they just sound texturized.
It doesn't sound like I'm rubbing lotion in right now because I'm not.
Not quite, but these are these beautiful sketchbooks that Julia made, like actually stitched and everything. So I just wanted to show you how beautiful these are in their own right. This is art on art kind of stuff. I love it so much. And look at the inside too. Oh gosh. Ooh. Oh, so cool.
Oh, the hatching.
I love this. Yes. And this is like a thick canvasy material. Julia, please let us know if you have any details you'd like to share about this. And then Mohawk paper, I believe you said this was. It's been working beautifully for gouache, honestly. So let me show you a few of the things that I have half done from yesterday. So I started in this one, I believe. Yes. Okay. So this is not finished, clearly. Wait, you can see.
It's right? Cute.
Yeah, it's going to be little strawberries. I just haven't busted out the red yet. I was kind of starting with a limited palette of just the sap green and Prussian blue and then some white. And I did this one a little, it's just a test. I have no idea what I'm doing, honestly. So what I started with was just drawing with an orange Prismacolor colored pencil. Whoop. And then I started to paint the greens on, added a little bit of white, a little bit of blue here and there just to get some variety. And then I did a wash over the background. I don't think that's the best way to do it because the unique quality of this gouache is it can be basically a watercolor if you water it down a bunch, and it is water soluble. So that means that it can lift up from the page if you put water on top of it. So it can get a little bit bleedy at times, which I love. There's a lovely randomness to it. Anyways, moving on. So we've got some more things. We've got a little cat friend who's peeking out of a bush to say hello. And then we've got a bush that I was using some inspiration. I'm going to find the artist for you that this is inspired from because their work is absolutely gorgeous. And I did some more studies of theirs. Anyways,
like a peacock.
Oh, it's the peacock bush. How perfect. What I love is if you see real up close with it, you can see the orange pencil underneath.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's like the trademark of your style right now.
Is having a bleed through like warm color. I agree. And I love that. So it really makes the blue and the green limited palette really pop with that warm contrast. And I use this one as an experiment to see if the back of the paper is paintable, and it totally is. It doesn't show through at all. So love that. Love that for us. Thank you, Julia, so much.
Thank you.
And then in this one, because when this was drying, I got a little impatient. I just have another one, which again, Julia, thank you for making multiples. This is amazing because now I can just like, oh, now this page, now this page. So this one I started and it's still not finished. It needs some flowers. These are little crocuses and then some ferns and then a little ladybug. And the thing I wanted to test here is how much it overlays with other colors. I was a little afraid that the flower color wouldn't overlap with the green in a good way, so I tried to avoid it. But now I feel like I want to test that. I want to see how opaque we can get and whether it would completely cover up the green. So we're going to try that. And then I did a little, this is another one of the tests for that artist that I'm going to find the name for you. I believe her first name is like Julie. That's from memory. But anyways, it's gorgeous, right? Her work is so beautiful. Oh, good.
Turn it on its side and then paint some eyes on it and could be like a green man face.
Exactly. Oh, we could totally do that. That'd be really fun. Just compare, what do you call it? Like combining some different ideas. I like that a lot. Creativity, Anthony. It's all up your alley. And then this was a little test of the opacity of the white. I did this of my vining plant, whatever it's called, philodendron, I believe. And the white did not show up super opaque. And this is after several like tries of getting it opaque. So that's just something to keep in mind, that if you want a really opaque white, it's going to be hard and it might just be more worth it to try to leave the paper blank.
Yeah.
So
Julia says in the chat, the cover is gouache paper. I got it when I was in China at an art shop. It is a weird canvas feeling paper, but I glued some of it together to make it soft cover thickness.
Nice. Oh, I love it. It's really, really nice. You glued it together? I can just see a little bit of a seam. That's so crazy. I never would have guessed it. It feels like just really thick, sturdy canvas. That's very clever of you. Very nice.
Dark Hour says, yes, I love priming work / sketching with red and pink.
Definitely. Oh,
Those
it's so fun.
Bring it so much vibrance.
Absolutely. And it makes it so that if you have blank patches, it's not an accident, it's a feature. It's just, it works.
We've got Wade in the chat. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, Wade. I agree. Oh my gosh. It's so fun to paint with gouache. I don't know why you don't like it, Julia, but you know, if you ever want to do it, then come over. We'll have a painting party.
Yeah, you've got loads of things you could share.
Absolutely. Honestly, the only reason that I let it go in art school was, first of all, they taught us how to paint with it in art school, which sometimes can sap the fun out of it a little bit because they're like, oh, paint, I don't know, a fruit or whatever. And I'm like, I really don't care. Except then I go and paint strawberries. So like sometimes I do care.
Those
but
were your rebellious years.
So rebellious, you guys. Anyway, so I feel like now I'm rediscovering it. Oh, and the other reason I didn't get as into it was just because it's very expensive. Getting these tubes of paint is like getting, I don't know, these are diamonds to me. They're like little gems, because honestly, I know it's really stupid because we should be able to invest in ourselves wholeheartedly, but I find it so hard to spend a lot of money on art supplies, although I want to, but I don't know. There are some things in life that take a bunch of money, like, oh, I have to have this air conditioner because it's going to like save my life, that kind of thing. But then you have this moment of like, oh, I need paints because I'm out, and you're like, no, I need that money. I need it for other things, more important things. And I'm like, what's more important than what you just literally spend every day on? Anyways, that's just a little personal diatribe.
Okay, I get it. Your birthday's coming up. I'll get you some art supplies. What do you want from me?
What do you want from me? I do love art supplies. I have a list around here somewhere of what art supplies I was going to get.
Yeah, show us that list real quick. No particular reason.
Real quick,
actually got your birthday present already.
Oh my gosh. Boy, you're on it.
I saw it. And I was like, oh, she's got to have it.
I'm going to find this artist that I am going to be emulating a lot with foliage, especially right now, because you guys need to see her work. It's amazing.
Julia wants to know when your birthday is.
March 31st, baby, last day. Okay, so it is Julie, Julie _ ROUVIERE. So Julie Rouverie. And I'm going to show you some of her work because it's absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh, I need to do better. There.
was gonna share a link on the chat, but
Yeah, but I just wanted to give you like a little something, something. Like,
that
look
is
at that.
nice. Look at all those textures. It almost looks like print or pattern making.
Absolutely, yeah. Very, very inspired by like textiles and patterns for sure. So good, so good. Okay. Anyways, I'm just gonna fangirl. So that's the kind of stuff that I want to emulate with a lot of my foliage, and especially when working in a new medium, I think it's really the best idea to start with something that you love and that you're trying to attain rather than just having a blank canvas, because I think we all know the feeling of having a blank canvas and not knowing what to do and where to go. And I do think that people shy away from doing studies a little bit too much. So what I'm going to do is go for studies, and I'm going to try to just have fun with it. It doesn't have to be 100% her. It doesn't have to be 100% me. It's just having an inspiration and going from there. Happy accidents abound. So I was thinking we could do a 2-pager in some way. What do you think, Anthony? Do you have any ideas of what you'd like to see? Definitely some like foliage cropping in around here.
Oh, this is just a test, not really cat related.
No. It's not for anything but for us. That's the idea.
Okay, cool. I like the idea of maybe a rabbit burrow or something like that.
A rabbit burrow? Oh, like an underground.
Like an underground entrance thingy. I think that could be cute. You could play with the sloping shape of the hill and the contrast between like the underground opening and the rest of the scene with probably vibrant greens, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it somewhat a limited palette until we want to add more color. That's kind of the idea. So if there is, I'm not as familiar with rabbit burrows. Do they have anything around or above?
The Disney short burrow?
Yes. Oh, I love burrow. Oh.
Yeah.
But that was like mostly underground.
It was mostly underground, but there's like little house structures at the top.
I don't remember, unfortunately. I need to rewatch.
Think like Winnie the Pooh, where it's not really how a rabbit burrow would be, but just an idealized, like a hobbit hole for rabbits or something.
I love that. All right, we'll try in the roots of a tree and / underground, kind of like this.
In the roots of a tree. So. Love that so much. Trees overgrowing onto things looks so cool. Let me catch up on chat a little bit. We have Jake Green noticing that the skeleton is gone.
What's up, Jake?
It's gone. Back into the closet.
Which means that the room is now accessible.
It's accessible in setup. Woo-hoo! The TV's back up. The surround sound's back up. The PlayStation 5 is back up.
Oh my gosh, the most important bits.
Ashley and I watched the first episode of The Dark Crystal: Age of Resistance on Netflix. Watch it if you haven't. Season 2 live on somewhere someday. And we loved it. We had the surround sound. We played around with the settings a little bit, so the surround sound behind.
Did I just hear a beep of some sort?
I don't know.
Sorry, it might have just been on my end. Continue.
The surround sound on both sides, we amped it up a little bit more, so now it really feels a lot more like things are going around your head.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but Dark Crystal, yeah, good. Why was I talking about it?
Because it was the first time you've been able to use it, the room, for a while.
Yeah, we just had to christen it, and we decided what better way to christen a room than with a dark crystal.
It's called a crystallining.
Yeah, exactly. Wade says, I want to jump into gouache. I've always wanted to, but never have.
Okay, Wade, that's going to be our duo stream. You and I, we're going to gouache it together. Let's do it. Gouache it, UK.
Gouache.
I'm going to obviously have like a little bunny head poking out here.
If anybody wants to know how to make the field notebooks, I posted on Discord. Let me know. I would absolutely stream making some. Ooh, yeah.
Heck yes. I would love to watch that. Love it, love it, love it.
Julian says, the cutest shorts.
Oh my gosh, Burrow. If y'all haven't seen Burrow, you're going to love it. Just get ready.
That one is super cute.
So cute.
The latest one that I watched, I think it came out a little bit before Encanto, was Far From the Tree, which...
Oh, I didn't see that yet. Yeah, what'd you think?
It's sad. It makes me
Aw.
sad.
It make me sad.
Whereas
Well,
Barreau just
darn
made
it.
me feel like happy, like that
Oh,
community
Burrow's
coming
a good
together.
time. Yeah.
But it was cute though. It was a good lesson, I suppose, and very well drawn. I think it's all 2D animation, and they left some of like the scratchiness in there, and I love that style. It's
Oh,
just
I know you do.
oh, that's sadder.
That's so sad. I want more happy. But it's a very beautiful style, so definitely check that one out if you're interested in just beautiful outdoor scenery.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I've seen, again, I haven't seen the whole thing. Or I've seen a trailer or something like that, like a long time ago.
For what?
Far from the Tree.
A trailer
Right?
for it? I guess it's like 6 minutes. I suppose that could have a short trailer.
I saw something about it, like the development. So that's what I remember. Do
Taylor's
you
in the chat
remember?
saying, "Let's gouache it." Sounds like a weird art / wrestling catchphrase.
That's what I'm going for. Gouache UK. Don't you know? Any
I know.
Will and Grace fans? I know there's one.
Yeah, I just put all 8 seasons on the shelves in the room now that it's open
The
again.
room where it happened. Exactly. I'm just doing a light wash of gouache, where the like distant foliage is going to be back here. I want it to be nice and light. Again, I'm just going with whim at this point. I'm not necessarily making many choices. The idea of this, I think, for me, mostly lives in the realm of do a thing. If you don't like it, do it again. That's kind of my mode right now. So we might be completely redoing this piece, but at least we're going to get it done quick.
I was just looking through some paint swatches, and one of the swatch names, which are all fun to read, was Mood Mode.
Mood mode.
Mood Mode, activate, paint my wall this color.
Wait, what color is it?
It's kind of like a purpley.
I feel
like
that. Mood mode.
With a lot of white in it.
Oh, like a lilac or a lavender.
Maybe even lighter than that.
Possibly.
Mood Mode.
The only one who knew my favorite color was lilac. Name that movie.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Congratulations.
Dark Horse says, also a reminder for the people to watch Robin if you can / haven't already, which is a really cute Netflix short. It's about half an hour long.
Agreed. It is
Christmas
adorable.
feeling.
Well, and it's like felt stop motion.
It's really
How can
cool.
you
I
not
love
love?
the fire that they have in there.
The fire. Okay. I'm gonna start with some of the foliage over here. That's the idea.
Oh,
Sorry,
Jake
were you-
Green put it pretty succinctly about what the premise of Far From the Tree is. Raccoons teaching me about rising above generational trauma wasn't what I thought I needed, but I did.
Oh gosh. That's good.
It's a lot of feeling to be had, and I think everyone can
Yeah.
relate to generational trauma.
Absolutely. That's one of those like people seem continually surprised when cartoons aren't for kids necessarily, or could be for more than kids. And I'm like, that's like 90% of the storytelling I find in animated features. It's a lot. A lot of them make you feel feels. At least I find they feel me. They feel me. They make me feel feels. If you guys haven't seen the YouTube channel Cinema Therapy, they just did one on Encanto, and it was just one of those like, oh yeah, every time there's a Pixar movie, well, the premise of the channel is one of the people is a therapist, like a licensed therapist, and then the other one is a filmmaker. And so they talk about movies and then the like psychology behind certain choices and things like that. And Adobe Live is here. Hello, Adobe. What's up? If you're just here for the first time, hi, I'm Anna Daviscourt. I'm a children's book illustrator. I'm painting with gouache today. This is my best friend Anthony. He's co-host of the stream. And we talk good. We talk good all the time. And if you want to see anything in particular, feel free to shout out ideas in the chat. If you have any questions of what I'm doing or why or how, then I am happy to answer, or at least try. And I was just doing a little explanation of the show on YouTube called Cinema Therapy, and how they just did an episode on Encanto. Anyways, what I was trying to get to was the filmmaker guy. He almost every time cries at a Pixar movie, and I'm like, that's the correct response. I feel like every Disney or Pixar now has a reason to make you cry. And people who don't, I just don't trust. All right, so we've got a bunch of kind of patterny foliage going on down here. I also want to add some right here, but I'm going to make smaller marks so that it's kind of like it's a different plant. Oh, I'm going to actually add some blue as well. This is Prussian blue. Adding it to my previous. So I also really love when you're painting a bush or something like that and you change colors. That's a lot of what Julie, the artist that I showed you earlier, does with her work. And so that is something that I'm also trying to emulate, is like a little bit of variation amongst the leaves. So maybe adding like a little white here so that we get some of the lighter leaves, little blue every once in a while to get some cooler ones, that kind of stuff. And really trying to use my brush as the leaf so that we can quickly make some strokes like this.
And that's the same brush you used over on the left-hand side too, right?
All one brush, baby.
Nice angling.
Thank you. Angle, pivot. Pivot. That's what I'm all about. Oh, did you like that?
Dinosaur noises.
Dinosaur. Oh my gosh, look at what Anthony's wearing today.
Oh, that's right. Anna's acting out being a dinosaur.
Oh wait, that was Abed being Alien.
It sure was. It was like spot on now that you mention it.
Yeah. What, you don't think I could be Abed?
It's not that you were... Well, I don't think that's what you were going for, but it just happened. Actually.
I mean, I was trying to be
a dinosaur.
Jurassic Park. Alan! That's Jurassic Park to me. No, I actually mostly quote Ellie, the door locks, which comes up surprisingly often in conversation.
Every time you have to go to the door and lock it. Just like almost every day.
I just showed my parents the first episode of the first season of Stranger Things, and there was a moment where I quoted Jurassic Park. I don't think they got it. So there was just me in the corner being like, Ellie, the door locks, and nobody gets it, and it was just randomly said in an episode. It was great.
Amazing. I've been watching all of Seinfeld.
Oh my gosh, really?
I started season 1, season 2. Season 1 only had like 5 episodes. Very short season.
It was a show about nothing. They had no idea if it would work.
Season 12 doubled that. I think it had around 12 episodes.
Nice.
Season 3 is the one where it's like a full 22 episode season. I think that's the one I'm on. I just finished the episode The Parking Garage.
Classic. Yeah. Love that. Is that where Elaine has a fish?
She has 2 goldfish in a bag.
I remember seeing that as a kid and being so concerned for those fish.
I know. I thought of Gary right afterwards.
Really?
I was like, I can't ever let him see this episode. I think he would be too upset.
Oh no! Oh, so sad. I just dolloped a little bit of burnt sienna on my palette, by the way. Here, I can show you. Oh, I just zhuzhed it off again. Okay, let me show you. Wow. It's exciting, right? So I'm gonna have a little bit of green and burnt sienna, I think, as the tree.
Is there a sienna and then there's a burnt sienna?
You know, that's a good question. I don't know.
Oh. Jake is asking, is this sweatshirt inspired by your Wordle guesses? No. We were
This
watching the films that made us the other day, and we watched Jurassic Park. So I think that's why my dinosaur brain was being a dinosaur brain, and also why I decided to wear this shirt today. Because I love
Amazing.
Jurassic Park so much.
So very much.
So very much.
What's your favorite part of Jurassic Park? Do you have
Like all of it.
just all of like the mood is your favorite
Oh,
part?
the mood. It's so good. And they didn't really capture it after that first one. A little bit into when they go to like the jungly areas, but I feel like that magic of the first one of seeing them dinosaurs for the first time,
They do travel in herds.
it just puts you in that same frame of mind of like, this is the first time I've seen this. But movie 2 and 3 in Jurassic World, it's like dinosaurs, everybody's
just
used to them.
Accepted, yeah.
It's like, that's not as fun.
Well, and also I don't think would be realistic, you know, especially in the newer ones. They're like, oh yeah, everybody's over dinosaurs, and I'm like, seriously,
Yeah,
you're just
seriously?
over dinosaurs.
No.
Really?
What? No.
Disappointed.
Obviously isn't true, because loads of people know about dinosaurs and they're still excited about them every day.
Every day. Yeah,
been-
people will spend their entire lives becoming paleontologists, and that's just for bones. Come on. It's amazing.
Is this rabbit angry? It looks angry.
It's very angry. I'm a sad and scared and annoyed little rabbit. I don't know. I did a thing and I went for it. What about it?
Nothing. Just
I need more
good.
white. Also,
Can you use your calligraphy ink?
I probably could. I wonder, actually. We should do a test of that. Which one is it? It's this
It would
one.
be really great specular highlights.
Specular. Let's try out. Anthony's talking about this calligraphy ink that we used the other day on our Patreon envelopes. And it's usually a pretty good white. So let's see if it works on these guys, where I tried to get white with the gouache. Did not work super well on top of the other colors. And that could be because, as I said before, gouache lifts with water. It's water soluble. So what might be happening is it's just, as I'm painting it, mixing with the other colors underneath. All right, you're all ready? Let's see. Oh, and this is the thing. It looks white upon application, and then it dried like a light blue. So we'll see what it actually looks like. Of course, I'm
That's
painting
really
this with like
pretty.
my worst brush.
I know,
so.
look at it. It's forked and angry like a snake teeth.
You know, that's good sometimes for texture. I'm just saying, like, for this precise application, not the best. But it's fine. This is all just tests. So let's let that dry and see what happens.
We've got Jake in the chat saying, I'm excited that we are talking about
Jake is in the
dinosaurs.
chat.
What's your favorite dinosaur? And Taylor says Yuri is my favorite dinosaur.
Oh my gosh, I agree. I call Yuri as well.
Mercurial says, just running through, but have to comment. Anthony, if you like Jurassic Park, you'll love Jurassic Park with Owl Kitty. What's that?
Owl Kitty. I believe that's a YouTube channel, right?
Oh,
or
yes.
is it
I've
the
seen this.
YouTube
The
video?
superimposed cat in all the scenes.
Amazing.
It's so good. I'll watch that
Amazing.
again after this stream.
Agreed. We should all watch it.
And Jake seconds Mercurial. Yes.
Exactly. It's the best. The best a man can get.
Anna, do you
Sorry,
have your
I just
favorite
fall into
dinosaur?
Gillette.
If it wasn't Yuri?
Stegosaurus, underwater
yes.
dinosaur, plesiosaurs. I have a lot of like memories of having relationships with dinosaurs. What does that mean? I
don't know. I'll let you explain.
I like to question myself. What did you just say? So I I love plesiosaurs, which I believe is the name of the underwater ones with a really long neck with like little paddle fins, because of Gargoyles, the show. And there was a moment where they put one of the gargoyles, I believe a female gargoyle, into a tank with those dinosaurs, and it was supposed to be like, now you're going to die. Instead, the dinosaurs save her and they become friends, and it's great. I just
That's
love
amazing.
it so much. Yeah, she's just like riding them out of the place and being like, ha. Anyways, it was great. And so that became my favorite dinosaur as a kid, and that's what I mean by relationship. I feel like there's like a specific memory tied to it. Whereas with Stegosauruses, I think I just really love the look of them, having those back
Plates.
are they spines? Plates? Yeah. And I did a piece that was called Stegoforest. If you're familiar with my work, it's like a bunch of the plates are covered in, instead of plates, basically they're like monstera leaves, and they have a bunch of other plants coming out of them. And that one is basically like the height of my appreciation for a Stegosaurus. That's what I see when I look at them. Just like, you're so pretty. So yeah, that's how I feel. What about you, Anthony?
I agree about Stegosaurus. The shape design on that's really cool.
Hey, good shape design, nature.
Yeah.
Good shape design.
I also love whatever kind of dinosaur Ducky is from The Land Before Time.
Yeah.
It's like
Ducky.
Parasaur roll of fists. I can't say it well, but that I think is what it is.
I should know this because I believe I painted some of them for T-Rex, which is a board book that I illustrated. And T-Rexes.
Yeah, T-Rexes. And then like the evolved form of a T-Rex. I don't know if that's like actually accurate or whatever, but it just looks beefier and like the Charizard version of a Charmeleon or something. The Gigantosaurus, I think it's called.
Gigantosaurus.
I love that guy.
By the way, when I was
The
opening this and then you
Triceratops.
mentioned the white ink, I was gonna say the downside to a lot of paints traditionally, like painting traditionally, is that they are so hard to open sometimes, and it hurts. It hurts so bad. So I recommend using paper towels when you can, and if it's really, really stuck, using pliers instead of ruining your fingers, because I have done that. Ugh, it's not worth it. Anyways, that was a little non sequitur. So everybody shout out your favorite animal, or not animals, dinosaurs in the chat.
Yeah, dinosaurs. So cool. But I also agree with you about like the underwater dinosaurs, because Lapras is one of my favorite Pokemon, and I think that's
Yes.
partly to do with the underwater dinosaur.
You stopped talking so suddenly that I thought you would like cut out or something.
Blah, 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 blah.
Ooh, gouache actual textures. So many gouache traditional brushes, or I mean digital brushes are going for the gouache texture, and now I'm like, I can get it just by using it.
We've got Thiago in the chat. Hello, Thiago.
Hello, Thiago. Welcome to the stream. We are painting with gouache.
Kendall says I need to use my gouache set. I got one of those Himi ones, and I keep forgetting to spray water on it so it dries out. Jake says I also like Dimetrodon and Ankylosaurus. Oh, I like Ankylosaurus too.
That's the big tail where it's like wonk,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, like a club tail dinosaur.
Wonky club tail, going to the club. That's awesome. Yes, I love.
Archaeopteryx is a pretty cool birdie dinosaur.
That's like the first actual bird, right? That's when it crossed over from like reptilian to for sure bird is Archaeopteryx. So cool.
So cool.
At least that's what I remember from, again, any factoids that I throw out about dinosaurs are probably from like a National Geographic from the 90s.
Some magazines we read as kids. Jake says I made a diorama of iguanodons in like 3rd grade.
Anthony, iguanodons, thumbs up.
They used them as weapons and penetrated enemy necks.
Nasty.
That's the illustration I saw as a child.
Boy, you nasty.
I didn't draw it.
Well, maybe you did.
I did it.
All right, trying out some moss. Not my favorite way of rendering. I feel like it's trying to be realistic, which is not my favorite thing. But that's okay. We're just experimenting here. I'm going to also come back to these leaves on this side. Can you guys see that? Again, Anthony, you got to tell me if I'm like off the edge of what we can see.
Were you?
That's literally what I'm asking you. Was
You're
I?
not. Jake says,
Okay.
I didn't include that part in the diorama.
Why not, Jake? It's just ineffective. Come on.
It's more memorable when things are
Stabbed.
Yeah, I need to put it bluntly.
No, it's sharp. Oh,
So are
man.
you.
Hey, thank you. Whoop, 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 whoop. Wait. Any favorite dinosaurs in the chat?
Oh, are we not done? No.
I want to hear more. I want to hear it all. If we had Renee in here, oh my gosh, she'd be like,
Yeah.
and this one, and this one, and this one.
Well, not a favorite dinosaur per se, but I took a photo. This is Rynn. I took a photo of a Dimetrodon statue at the Botanical Gardens here when they did a Walking with the Dinosaurs type exhibit some years back. Searching for the photo now.
I was walking with dinos. If you know that song, that was very funny. Anyways, yes, I like that. That's awesome.
Please, 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 don't insist.
Don't exist.
Oh.
I said, please.
Do you ever look up the lyrics to songs to make sure you're singing them
Oh.
correctly?
Yeah.
I
all the time.
don't.
Man.
And then whenever you're singing them and I sing something different, I'm just assuming, oh, well, I've been singing the wrong thing the entire time.
Oh, don't assume that. Trust me, I get it wrong.
No,
still.
you look it up.
Sometimes, but other
step
times I
further
don't.
than I do. I thought it was please, please, please don't insist.
I think it is.
I thought it was don't exist. Isn't what is?
I
you
don't know
sing?
that one.
I thought you.
I
just
think I
sang-
sang insist.
I thought I heard
But
exist. So we were both right in the end. I was just wrong a little bit more.
The only thing you did wrong was doubt yourself, okay? Just embrace your knowledge and say that this is the right thing until I hear otherwise. And then be willing to change your mind with new information. It's a good
Yeah.
trait to have.
Mhm.
Yeah. Somebody look up Walking with the Ghost from, what was it? What's their name?
Tegan and Sarah?
Tegan and Sarah. And is it insist? Exist? Are they both in there?
Nevertheless,
see.
they persisted.
Exactly. They were the first. Breaking that glass ceiling. You know, ghosts. Well, they didn't have to break it. They just went through it. Oh. Beep, bop.
What kind of plant is
I love
this?
painting ferns.
Okay.
I cackle like a witch whenever I say the thing that you were gonna say. So far, moss not my favorite, but
Wait,
But
where's the
what
moss?
should the-
Oh, on the tree.
oh, on the
Yeah.
tree. Oh, on the tree. On the tree.
Maybe
on
if you
the tree.
add some like variation into it, like you did with the other stuff. Maybe
I mean,
some
I guess.
yellows?
Okay, this is
A lot more
something that.
yellows and whites.
Whoa, rude. Whoa.
Limited color
This
palette,
is
right.
something that I have.
Yeah, get some lichen in there. Love some lichen.
I love a lichen. Love a little lichen. Little la lichen. Okay, so finishing my thought. This is something I have to get used to with gouache. It is not just one and done. It's not like watercolor where it's like, oh, I painted that and I screwed it up somehow, so I have to move on. You can literally paint opaquely over it. So I can really do anything, and I have to just kind of process that.
Mood mode.
I am processing. Exterminate.
I haven't seen that episode yet.
Of Doctor Who?
Yeah.
That's not Seinfeld. I did a wash too early and now it's bleeding all my other stuff. It's fine. It's fine. Happy accidents. Yeah, see, if you whoa, okay. If you try to do wash stuff over other things, like, oh, I'm washing over these leaves, then it lifts the leaves a ton. Oops. See, you can kind of muddy them together with the background a little bit, and it picks up that paint. Can you see that?
That's a nice blurring effect you could do for some depth, foreground, middle ground, background style, huh?
Blur. Exactly. And you can also draw on top of it with colored pencil once it's dried. So we really have a whole heck of a lot of control. I kind of want to draw a bunny in clothing now, because you mentioned like bunnies in houses and stuff. Also, our white ink has dried, and it looks much more present than the white gouache.
It's so satin feeling.
Satin. What do you speak of, satin? It does feel nice. This paper is nice. Okay,
Rynn
so
posted that photo in the Discord of what?
Of what?
I don't remember. Where in the world? Oh, the statue at the garden. Oh,
The statue at the garden?
Sail fan dinosaurs.
Ooh, I love a good sail dinosaur.
I guess I didn't really remember what that was. Dimetrodon. Those are pretty cool looking. I want to go to that botanical garden full of dinosaurs. How cool is that?
Where is this? Where in the world? Sorry, I just saw the general chat, the Dinosaurs in Love, and I love that one so much.
San Antonio, Texas. The Walking with Dinosaurs exhibit many moons ago.
So should we do a road trip?
Was it a traveling exhibit? I guess maybe not, if it's a whole garden. Or were they just putting the dinosaurs in there for fun?
Just for funsies. You know, I just felt like it one day. I had some dinosaurs lying around and I just feel like it.
I would do that if I had the money and the space. Run a dinosaur
if
garden.
Anthony was a crazy rich old guy, he would totally do that. We'd have Jurassic Park if you were rich.
Yeah.
It would just exist.
It just would. And people wouldn't be tired of it.
No, they would never get tired of it. They'd have their faces eaten off. I mean...
And who gets tired of that?
No one! Ain't nobody.
Rynn says the gardens are lovely to visit either way. We do love a great botanical garden.
Oh my gosh. Want to tell them about our favorite botanical garden?
I don't remember the name of it, but it was in Hawaii.
It was the Botanical Gardens in Hilo, I believe is the name of the place. Hilo is on the Big Island, and it was flippin' amazing.
It is so beautiful.
It just keeps going. You're like, wow, this is the most beautiful place I've ever been. Wow, this is the most beautiful.
And
wow,
there's so many little lizards just on all of the plants.
Every single plant.
It's so fun.
I love it. Honestly, 10 out of 10. Lizards are the best pest, right? Don't you think? I love them.
Yeah, but also sad.
Don't be sad. Just get glad. No.
They're so stinking cute. They're like the size of your pinky, some of them. Maybe even smaller.
Oh, remember going to that farmer's market and they had the like on the bananas and like lychees and everything.
Yeah.
It was just like lizards just hanging out. There's no other place in the world where it would be like, oh, there are just rats among the food and you're fine with it. I'm like, I want that banana because the lizard was on it. Like,
100%.
Yes.
Only because I don't think
it's lizard approved.
There's no lizard crossover thingies between humans and food, right?
Oh, there might be. I don't know. Isn't there something with I feel like there's some kind of disease I'm thinking of with lizards that humans can get.
Lizard disease, I'll look it up.
Lizard disease. Oh no. Alright, so I'm thinking of drawing or painting this little
Salmonella?
bunny friend who's a farmer. Is it Salmonella?
Yeah.
Our old friend, Salmonella.
Alessandra in the chat saying, ooh, I love this, and asks how our weekends were.
Oh,
Good.
Great weekend. 10 out of 10 weekend.
What did I do over the weekend? I went out with Beth we took like a little road trip out to like the coast area, but we were more in like the mountain forest areas, and we went up like this logging camping road into like the middle of a forest.
What the heck? And you didn't tell me
like,
any of this?
On the edges of some of these roads, it was just such a steep drop off.
Oh my god.
Gave me vertigo in some spots where I was just like, there's so many trees and they just keep going and we're so high up.
It's called Forest to Go.
And there was some snow at parts of the places that we were at. It got kind of deep snow at one point, so we just kind of parked the car in front of the snow where the road just went from gravel to snow, got out and like walked through it, and she had her dog Quinn with us, so
Quinn,
It was really cute because she was running around just being happy that she was outside of the car.
Oh.
And then we were kind of rock hounding as we went along and found some cool rocks. Look at that bunny,
Rock
ready for
hounding.
school.
I was thinking he was a farmer, but you know,
Oh,
depends on what era he was
ready
born
for
into.
farming school.
Farming school. I like me some farming school.
That was Sunday. I don't remember what I did Saturday.
Wow, that sounds awesome. I'm so glad you did that.
What did I do Saturday? Oh, I worked. And then I had a color theory
Dumb.
class that I took.
A color theory class? My goodness. So wait, how many classes all in all are you taking right now?
I don't know. It's hard to keep track of.
I don't know.
That many?
That many? What?
The amount where it becomes hard to keep track of.
Oh, okay. I wish I could count in that. If only. There we go. Now I can see our output on Behance. I'm way too low. Here, let's go up. Beep, beep, beep. Zhush, zhush, zhush. Okay, so I'm thinking
Have a number.
between 1 and 10. Go.
6. I think that's how many classes that I'm signed up for.
I didn't pick a number.
Well,
My
there
bad.
you go. I give you the
Yeah.
answer you were looking for in 2 ways.
I can't even talk. Yes, the answer I was looking for all along. You
Elson
are
just
the
says,
answer.
I donated
42.
clothes and shoes that I don't use anymore to the Salvation Army.
Aw, that's lovely.
Rynn is
Good
asking,
for you.
which botanical garden did we visit in Hilo?
The Botanical Garden in Hilo.
Well, she didn't ask so specifically, but I was just assuming you were going to repeat it like a normal person.
Bold of you to assume.
I know. Whoops. Rynn, it was the Botanical Gardens in Hilo was the name of the place as far as Anna's recollection recalls.
Yeah, recollection. Yeah, not my failing noodle going to sleep in front of your eyes.
Taylor says, I just found out that the Art of Luca book is online for free for a limited time. Where's that link? Are you
What
kidding me?
the
Oh, there
heck?
it is. Oh, there it is.
That's
again.
amazing. Oh, linking. That's awesome. Let's get it.
Downloading now.
I wonder why. I think it was the Art of Klaus also was free, and it was just like, what?
I'm all
why?
for it.
No, I'm
If
totally
a
down
physical
for it as
edition
well.
comes out, I'm totally getting it. Luca was one of the cutest movies I've seen in a long time.
Absolutely.
How do you
Artwork,
download it?
top-notch.
Do you just right click? What's happening?
How do you download it? He's gonna get upset.
I don't get this. Can you send me a PDF, Taylor? I don't
Oh my
understand how to do
gosh.
this.
I don't know how computers work.
Ugh.
Ooh, don't ask me.
Please don't. If we knew, then Anna would be doing all of this.
Yeah, truly.
business.
I will again someday when I have the effort in my brain. No, we're gonna have to do it soon because
Oh,
you have
that's
work
right,
in February.
Yeah, I might be gone for all of February.
All of February.
Maybe.
Bye, Anthony. Oh,
It's gonna be one of those
everybody.
big projects where I could be happy for a little while if I don't have work.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we love it when you feel good about work. That's all I
Just-
want.
1 month full of work, have enough money to coast for a couple of months. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Hilo, Hawaii. Yeah.
Hilo on the Big Islands. That's all I know. But Anthony, if you know anything more, it's seriously the most beautiful place.
It is
It's
really
so good.
beautiful.
Although, just as a general reminder, I have seen a ton of posts saying that the people of Hawaii are like asking people so nicely, please stay away. Just during COVID, they've been inundated with so many visitors. It's like people's number one destination. When they felt a little bit safer, they were like, I'm going to Hawaii, which understandable. You want to like feel like you can get a place to go. I feel that very much. But if people are asking you to stay away, I would try to heed that. Just putting a little shadow under here, seeing how that feels. I don't know exactly how, like, this is me figuring out how to work in gouache, basically. So I'm just trying things and seeing if I like them.
Yeah. Kendall says, I think Mitchell and Machines also had a book available online, looking for a link. And then Alessandro says, oh no, don't leave, Anthony. You'll be missed. Who will read the chat? Anna can do it. She can do it all.
I can't function without you. I just sit here and drool.
Botanical Gardens need to do a road trip just for those someday. Road trip
Agreed.
to Hawaii sounds like a fun time.
Anthony, you sassy bean. Pumpkinhead. But yeah, I agree. Having some kind of thing where you're like, I'm gonna go travel for this is so fun. I've always thought food is a great motivator to just go try food in like every country you can. And same with botanical gardens, going to any gardens that a place has to offer. How fun would that be?
Do we have one?
Yeah, we've got the Japanese gardens in Portland are
Is there like
quite
a
amazing.
botanical garden, quote unquote?
I don't know.
Oregon.
We should know that because we would
I
go.
know. We're just like, oh, we love them. Do we have one? Oh.
That's part of growing up in a place. There's always a time when you're like, wait, that was down my street?
Okay, so this one's called the Leech Botanical Garden.
Oh, Leech! That's exactly where I wanted to get married there. Yeah, I like Leech Botanical Gardens.
Do we have one? Oh yeah, I almost got married there.
I had forgotten, sir. Yes. Leech Botanical Gardens. It's actually a historical house, and I looked up the whole history of it once upon a time. There was a couple there, and when one of them passed away, I believe the other, was it that? I can't remember exactly about the reasoning behind it, but they started having like as many endangered plants as they could in their garden, and now it's like a protected place with, wow, there's a car just going off outside. It's a protected place where they keep all the plants safe, and then also have tons of like people come through, learn about the local botany scene and hold events and things like that. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I want to go back there.
I've never even heard of it.
What? I told you about
You
it.
must have, because you were sending me all the venues.
All the venues, baby. It's an extremely expensive one.
I guess we both just
only reason I didn't
purged it from our minds.
Well, I forgot that it was called a botanical garden. I just think of it as a beautiful place.
Right.
I guess.
Right. I feel like some of the website's imagery is coming back to me. Is that weird? Specifically the catering.
Sure. The catering. Very specific.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know about much, but I know about catering at Leech Botanical Garden.
And I almost overate. Well, I did. I overate way too much last night.
What did you eat? Was it
so I made 3 rolls of Pillsbury Doughboy crescent rolls.
Go on.
And used like a stick of butter to deep fry them in.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And I almost ate all of it.
Okay, well that wasn't just overeating. That's great. I mean, are you okay?
So bad afterwards.
Oh,
tastes so good though.
Yeah, that's the drawback. It's like, but I kind of.
Oh, and Ashley almost choked to death again.
No. Why? Was it on the Doughboys?
Yeah.
Why?
It was terrifying.
So you almost died from just too
much. And she was like,
Did you give her freaking Heimlich?
She didn't need it. You only do that if they can't breathe and there's something caught in their throat. But if they're coughing again and again and could draw air in, they don't need the Heimlich.
Yeah, just let it.
Or at least that's my knowledge of how that works. I'm not certified or able to give any advice. So if that's wrong, don't do that. Google it. Figure out how to do that. Maybe I should.
You killed 5 people just now.
Just lean into a chair.
That's what 30 Rock taught us.
But it's like the second time that it's happened in the past couple of weeks, and even Ashley's just like, I need to see a doctor. I don't know if my throat's okay. I don't think it's me doing anything.
No, she should definitely see a doctor.
Happening. I'm just like, oh. If I recall correctly, right before she did it, she was talking with her mouth full and inhaled to say something.
Okay.
But I don't remember what happened the night that we were watching the movie and it happened a couple weeks ago. If there was something there that would correlate.
Wasn't there before.
Yeah. That's what her throat was saying.
There's something there. It wasn't there before. Yeah, she's had a really bad cough for a while, as her posts have said.
Well,
and so
that too. She's had a persistent cough for a very long time, like over a year.
Yeah, so she should see a doctor just for that.
Jake was suggesting that it might be bronchitis because that could be like stubborn and last for months, years. I'm not sure.
As long as you don't get it treated, basically. That's my knowledge of it.
But after she finished joking, she finished the roll that she had taken, or the little piece of it. And then I just had to try to power through the rest of it because it's best eaten fresh, according to the recipe. And when Sammy got home, I just like, Sammy, you have to help me. And she's like, yes, I will. And I have to ask me twice.
That's why you always have a Sammy around.
But then after 3, I did have to ask her twice. It's like, Sammy, no. I've had 8. You have to keep going.
More, mota. So what did you learn from this?
Well, Ashley shouldn't choke because she could eat as much as I can. And if I didn't have to eat all of it, she would have eaten half of it. That's what I learned.
I feel like that was a lot of math or something, and I didn't understand it.
Oh, I'm just saying if Ashley didn't choke, then she could have eaten a lot more.
Okay. So you're blaming Ashley. I got it.
Yeah, that's what I learned. Blame Ashley.
No, everybody have a friend around when you're eating so that you don't choke. And if you eat alone, have a chair ready to throw yourself over to give yourself a Heimlich maneuver. And also remember to chew as much as possible and don't breathe it in. I know it doesn't mean a lot coming from me. I choke on water all the time. Even my own saliva, I'll just be like, So I understand it sounds hypocritical, but also do as I say, not as I do.
There you go.
Glasses.
Glasses.
Buddy. We're the same person.
Oh, the brain age.
Oh, the brain age. Oh, it's coming back. Oh.
Kendall posted, that's why I put it in Creative Shout instead of books, because my brain thought that was a good idea at the time. So that's where the Mitchell's versus the Machines book
link
is, if you're on Discord looking for it. And there's also a link in the chat right now.
Also, if you haven't seen Mitchell's versus the Machines, get on it. It's so good. This is your endorsement to make you do it. Watch it.
Wow, I like their website for the Mitchell's versus the Machine.
Oh, is it full of machines being like, here's the book?
No, it's like really, it just feels like an ebook, but a really, really nice one. It's got a table of contents, and you could click through it, and it's got like line drawn animated stuff that happen. I don't know, it's cool. That's a good one. Thanks, Kendall. Ready for the farm.
What do you think?
Ready for the farm.
What do you think?
It's ready for the farm.
Ready for the farm. The door locks. Ellie, the door locks.
Kendall
says a little detail.
Kendall's aunt has saved like 3 people with the Heimlich maneuver. Ooh.
Oh my goodness. Well, go Kendall's aunt.
And I guess there's a device you could use for children because they're small.
Yeah. I was always afraid of that, like inordinately so as a kid, because they taught us, well, actually, I think my mom taught us how to do the Heimlich maneuver really young. And there's different rules for kids because you don't want to break them.
Yeah.
So I was always afraid, like, oh no, a kid's gonna need me.
Isn't
And I
that?
was
Yeah,
good.
that happens. I guess Jake says my 6-year-old has frequent issues like that. The doctor says it's related to torticollis she had as a baby.
Torticollis. Interesting.
Torticollis. A
My
condition in
grandma
which the
had
pet becomes persistently turned to one side, often associated with painful muscle spasms.
Oh,
That
that's
sounds
unfortunate.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, so sorry for them.
Oh, it's 4 o'clock. We should do stretches.
Oh, wait, one sec. Fold up the sleeve.
Jake says he's getting glasses soon. How cute.
Oh, show us your glasses.
Pixar didn't happen.
Oh, Anthony.
What?
Uh...
Tell me in detail what.
All right, there we go. There's our bun. A few little last details. He's a cutie.
Very cute. Are we gonna make it farmy? Give him corn. This is still the limited color palette, and I can't get over it. I want yellow in all of this so badly.
We can add yellow. It doesn't have to be limited. All right, you guys ready for some monkey paws? Ooh, ah, ah. Anthony, are you ready?
No, but now I...
Get ready. Okay, so are we on the right screen?
No.
Good. Okay.
Well, now we are.
So, to do monkey paws, this is a hand stretch that we do together to remember to take care of our bodies. So this is really just a reminder to do whatever you need right now for yourself. Do a stretch, get some water in you, close your eyes to get a break from the screen.
Lotion your hands.
All right. Lotion your hands. So to start, we put our arms straight out in front of ourselves with our fingers to the sky, palms away, and then we curl our fingers into what we call a monkey paw. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Ooh,
Great job.
Do you have your fingers spread out more?
Second pose, we put our fingers to the ground, palms towards ourselves, and then curl them in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Oh, I'm feeling this one. Oh, I got some weirdo YouTube comments again. Why are these happening?
Third pose, we flip our palms out, fingers down and palms away, and then curl our fingers in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Great job. Rynn's like, rabbit noise, obviously. Squeak, squeak, bun, bun.
It has to be themed every day.
Every time.
We can't make that many OBS screens on the fly.
Fourth pose, we put our fingers to the sky and palms towards ourselves and then curl them in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Great job.
When's the last time I did these?
I don't know.
1,000 years ago.
We repeat the poses, holding for about a second each, around 10 times, so that we can get a nice stretch in our wrists. And this prevents carpal tunnel syndrome as well as some arthritis symptoms. So hopefully this will help prevent health problems in the future because we use our hands for everything and we want to take care of them.
Yeah.
Can't paint without them.
Julia says, I absolutely love Monkey Paws Frame.
It's
pretty great.
So glad. Yes. That was kind of Animal Crossing inspired. So if you know Animal Crossing, you might recognize this wallpaper. It's fun though. I really love
OBS overlays planned for the future.
Absolutely. Anthony's got a whole list for me to make.
Get to work.
Let's paint them in gouache.
The
right amount of work.
You could do elements of it in gouache and then just scan them in.
You know, if we had like maybe Ryan's help, we could figure out how to do some kind of opening or like transition animation where it's like, we're painting traditionally today. And then it hops to an animation of like a paintbrush and then...
Yeah, you could do that easy. I think he's offered to help you, but you said no. So maybe
inaccurate. No. I said I need to be able to pay you.
Oh, and he said
so
no.
That you are not.
I tried to give him money the other day too, and he's like, no. He said, but he spelled it out. I'm assuming that's what he said.
Oh man. All right, when we're done with these, we're just going to gently shake our hands to loosen them back up. And then we like to do a few shoulder rolls to loosen those up. My shoulders are so sore for some reason. And then I'm still a dinosaur. So...
And I still love you.
This is why our friendship works.
Hi, Corinne.
Ah, Corinne, what's up? How many dinosaur noises have you made today? So we're going to do some neck stretches. We put our ear as high as we can on one side and then the other. And we kind of flip-flop between these, holding for a few seconds each.
I need to
And
change
then-
your camera on this view.
Say again?
I need to change your camera on this view.
Because I'm too far away.
Yeah.
You can see my whole apartment and it's a mess. Oh no.
Is it?
Somewhat. This over here, this is my desk shame.
Desk
Go
shame.
look at it.
Oh, okay.
Desk shame. Anyways, we look to the side as far as is comfortable each way.
I'm doing it.
Oh my gosh, you're doing it right
I'm
now.
doing it right now.
Silly boy.
I
I'm
don't,
shaking
I'll
my head
forget.
as I'm stretching it. Like, oh no. All right. And I like to look at you.
Okay. I'm trying to
Beautiful
get it.
boy.
Can you do monkey paws for a second so I can make sure your fingers are
Ooh,
gonna fit?
ooh, ah, ah.
Yeah,
ooh,
yeah,
ooh,
yeah,
ah,
yeah,
ah,
yeah.
ooh, ooh,
Great.
ah, ah. I really channeled the Phantom Menace right there. You remember when they're in the arena and Anakin is pod racing? And they're like,
No. Oh.
ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Anybody who remembers that, please tell me.
Oh,
I'm
in
not
the,
alone.
in the stadium. In the crowds.
I said arena. Sorry.
I thought of the third one where they're in there, like tied to the pillars, and the big aliens come.
I totally know what you mean.
Because
That was
Jake
Attack
posted
of
that the other
Clones.
day. Was that right?
Really?
Jake, did you
Bringing
post
it back.
something about that? Somebody having a good time because he's just smiling with his
Good
lightsaber.
time. It's a General
Oh,
Grievous.
back to the
Did
other
you get a
thing.
new
I'm
lightsaber?
still
Yes,
on
you
monkey
did.
paws. I'm figuring it out. Desk for
Oh, man.
drawing. Okay, there we go.
Desk for drawing.
Kit
Okay.
Fisto!
Ah, Kit Fisto's having a good time in Attack of the Clones. Yes, I remember that. Kit Fisto's just smiling. Just like, this is what I've been waiting for all day. Okay.
Corinne says, I know exactly what you're talking about. There are so many memorable noises from Star Wars.
Ooh ah.
Did I say Kendall?
Ooh-ah.
I meant Corinne. Did I say Corinne? I don't remember.
You said Corinne. You're doing great. No worries. No worries.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Okay, rule. Okay. Let's see.
DK. Donkey
DK
Kong.
smash. Oh, yeah. DK smash. That's all I care about. I'm gonna bust out some of this primary red, and the last color I'll add to this limited palette, Anthony, will be yellow. Are you happy?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that yellow.
Yeah.
Before you told us these were going to be strawberry colored, I thought they were meant to be white with like those peachy undertones, kind of like those white snowberries. I don't know if that's actually what they're called, but they're...
I know what you mean. Yeah. They look like little
these.
marshmallows.
Yeah, they're cute.
I remember learning the name of them and then promptly forgetting it. So, if you know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Yeah.
Jake says, for real, the sound designs of Star Wars is one of the best things about it.
Ooh, ah, ooh,
I finally, well, I don't know actually if I finished. No, I think I did. Finally finished the behind the scenes Mandalorian thingy.
Mando.
Where they talk about the stage.
The
and-
volume?
the volume and the practical effects and all that stuff.
So
It took
freaking
me like
cool.
a year and a half to watch that. Why? It was
Just
all
a year.
fascinating.
That's fine. It is all fascinating. You should watch it if you haven't,
I did.
people.
People.
know, I'm talking to them.
People.
The people. This is weird.
That color is
What do
very
I want?
intense.
It's very like magenta.
Yeah, it really is.
Maybe I
Kendall
need to
says-
add some azo yellow.
Kendall says,
Eh.
I remember they said that actors in some Star Wars films had to be told to not make the lightsaber noises during fight scenes. I think I also read somewhere that Tom Holland auditioned for the new trilogy but couldn't stop laughing at the actor and the droid, so he didn't get that part.
Oh no! Wait, was he gonna be Kylo? That
I
wouldn't
think
have
he was
worked.
gonna be Finn. I think he auditioned for Finn.
For Finn, really? Maybe.
I want to say that's what I read.
I want to say that's just like a no, but then also, who knows? Who knows what could have happened with Finn? I think he was greatly underserved.
Yeah. That
But
trilogy went away that a lot of us didn't want it to go.
yeah.
It was kind of sad. Still cool moments though. Laura Dern.
Oh my gosh, Laura Dern, highlight, of course.
Pretty big
not
highlight.
just her character, but like. I get
Rynn
you.
says, "Ooh, we've been watching the Book of Boba Fett. Just watched episode 4 yesterday, and looking forward to more." Well, Summer says, "I finally saw Black Widow, y'all." And Jake says, "The Mandalorian is like my all-time favorite thing." Oh, that makes me happy to hear.
Definitely, that's awesome.
Did you see Jake's anniversary gift?
No, what was it?
Mando helmet.
Oh my gosh, you are the Mandalorian. Are you gonna stick to all the traditions and ways? You can never remove it once you put it on.
Except
this is the way.
If you want to get more
This
screen
is
time and recognition for the role.
way.
Is that why that happened? I don't remember.
Hey, no spoilers.
Add a little green to soften, perhaps? Anna, I have the same paint.
To soften what?
I don't know. Kendall is suggesting that for, I don't remember why.
Oh, for probably the red, just the magenta enoughness of
that's
it.
right.
There are certain things I like and certain things I don't like about this. I could totally do it again. First of all, I don't like the wash in the background, so I'm gonna not do that in the future, or I'll do the wash first and then paint over it. Second of all, I think that the leaves could have more variation in the colors and then a little bit more fun in the patterning of it. I just don't really enjoy this as much as I thought I would. And then the strawberries themselves, I think we just need to design a pattern where they stand out because of their positioning a little bit more. So a little bit more thought into the design, and I think we could have a winner.
Rynn says, this is a lovely red, so vibrant against that green. Kendall says, I still haven't seen the last Star Wars movie of that trilogy. Reminds me to get Disney Plus. Just need to watch all the films. And
exactly.
Kendall goes on to say, mix green with red if you wanted to soften, perhaps, but it depends on what colors you want to pull forward. And we've got D. Ross joining the chat, saying, hi there, women and men. Your art is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Also, the Canadian Pulse over on YouTube.
Hello, Canadian Pulse.
Jake
Totally
Green
different.
says, the most recent episode of Boba Fett was really good. I haven't started it yet. So that's good to hear that it's worth watching.
Yeet it. I think I'm gonna have to push out a little bit more red. This red is really dry, so we might have to go for another red. But again, this bag of goodies is there's so much. Let's go diving again. Hey, look at that cadmium red. Boom.
Boom.
Chicka chicka pow.
Rynn says, oh, also my color vision might be weird because I have night mode turned on my monitor. Extra yellow on everything, unfortunately, but much easier on my eyes.
Oof. This one's a toughie.
And Jake says about Boba, it's got it. Boba. Is that right?
Yeah, it's Boba Fett.
That's funny, right? Is there like a Star Wars bubble tea?
Did you know what boba is from?
Well, which
the name of boba tea, like it's a nickname for it.
Because it means bubbles, right? I thought that's why.
No,
why?
It's apparently after I believe this is what I've heard, a Chinese actress for her large bosom.
No
and
way.
They mean boobs.
No way. Why did we call it bubble tea then? Shouldn't we call it?
Because it's boba, baby.
Booby tea.
We're appreciating. I don't know. That's just what I heard.
Bosom tea.
Yeah, you know, when you get
It
those
almost
little
sounds
pearls.
like the drum joke thing. Bazoom tea. But right?
There's a
see it,
specific
right?
name for that. You see it, right? There's a specific name for that sound. It's called something, and I'm sure somebody in the chat knows it, is typing it right
Kendall
now.
or Jake, who will be the first?
The badunch sound.
Rim shot. It was Jake.
Rim shot. Nailed it. Got it. Totally knew it from the beginning. Amazing. Which sounds like something. But,
Stop it. What's happening?
I'm just saying, it doesn't sound appropriate.
Oh, goodness gracious. I did not think the Book of Boba Fett translating to Boba Tea, translating to the etymology of Boba Tea, translating into rim shot would happen. Like, where are we? Anyway, Jake Green says it has its moments for sure. I like Mandalorian a lot more, though. Whoa. What do you
I would
call
agree
that?
so far.
And a shot.
That's the Mando theme, but yes, I will take credit for it.
That's just gonna be the name of
the Book of Anna.
Yeah.
What would you call your Star Wars mini series? If it was all about you, what would it be called?
Me, Anthony? Me, a character?
Me, Anthony. I, Tanya.
I mean, I guess it would be just like the Anthony or the Book of Anthony. That's what we got to go off so far, right? The Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett.
Attack of the Clones, The Phantom Menace.
Okay, yeah.
I am looking out for a General Grievous episode. Not episode, what do you call it? Movie, series, whatever. Some kind of spotlight.
Oh, a spotlight.
Well, there's a great episode of him when, what is it? It's not the Clone Wars. It's the one that looks like Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack 2.
Star Wars.
Rebel.
Is that
Rebel something? Rebels?
Rebel.
Is that right?
Anyways, y'all know what I'm talking about. There's a great episode of General Grievous, and he's much more of a highlight in that series. So I guess I got something, but still, I want more.
Jake says there is or have been moments where he's seen a Boba Fett themed boba tea at many boba places he's been to.
I believe it.
Cool. All the boba tea around us is just BTS themed.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know there were that many themes for boba. Maybe I just don't get them because I don't know any K-pop. Honestly, I haven't done my research yet. Do you think
there's Blackpink and BTS and Kitten and the one band that sings Dolphin. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of it? I don't know.
I don't know their band name, but they sing a song named Dolphin.
Okay. It's gonna be like BTS or something.
No, it's a girl group.
What was I gonna say? Oh, okay. It's cool. I was thinking of something. That's why I'm saying and a lot. But it just skedaddled out of my brain.
We were talking about boba tea and BTS and themed
No,
restaurants.
it came back.
What is it?
So, I believe it's DreamWorks that is working on a series called K-pop Demon Killers or something like that. Demon Hunters.
Whoa.
And it's a girl group who
They slay
also hunt demons. Yes.
Amazing.
And
DreamWorks is making this?
I think so.
Is it gonna be
I
anime,
know.
like Road to El Dorado?
I need to find the promo image to show you because it looks like something amazing.
That sounds awesome.
I think it was Celine Kim just posted that they're going to be working on it, and that's what brought it back to my memory because it's like in production right now. So there's not a ton about it, but every time I see the promo image, I'm like hyped for it. So let me show you. Of course, Dion comes up, Celine Dion. But I want Celine Kim Insta.
Jake says, I saw a thing where somebody extended Boba Fett and said his full name is Robert Fettuccini.
Duh. Is it this one? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find some profiles and such. Is it Sony? Okay, it's Sony. It's for Sony.
Sony, okay.
Yes, and
all over that experimental animation style recently.
Exactly.
User in the chat. Hello, User.
I'm gonna send it to you on Discord. Or here, I'll put it on our Discord. So it's just gonna be in general.
Thanks. Darkover says, these have just been so cool and soothing to watch. I love this, Anna.
Oh, I'm so glad.
It's that
Thank
traditional
you so much.
vibe. It has a different flair, doesn't it?
Absolutely. We should have some like Animal Crossing songs in the background. Right, there's still a little bit of wetness, but it's fine.
Don't you have 3 books? Oh, what's all 3?
This one I haven't touched yet.
Oh. Let's go in. Dive in.
Should we?
If you're still waiting for other stuff to dry.
What would you like me to draw?
Oh, okay. Are we sticking to the greens and stuff still?
No, we got a full canvas color.
Okay, let's do an underwater thingy.
Oh, golly. You're really challenging me.
Oh.
Okay, so... I'm like, foliage! I love leaves! You're like, underwater?
Try out corals. Those could be fun.
Oh, it could be. It could be hard.
I just watched a documentary on Netflix called Chasing Coral.
Just keep chasing coral, even if it leads nowhere. How was it? How's the coral?
The coral was bad, and it was really depressing.
Great. Yeah. No, I don't like that. I don't like that even one bit. Check out on the general chat. There is an Instagram, and the second image in that Instagram post is the one that I'm talking about for that K-pop demon killers or demon hunters.
Thanks.
Thingy majigger. I'm going to look up some coral.
They've got like model dimensions where they're 9 feet tall.
They're 9 feet tall, and they hunt demons. Don't you love that?
Ooh, look at that kangaroo.
Kangaroo, woo woo. I wanna be like you, woo woo. All right, let's just do some coral studies. We don't have to do a scene. We can just study. So like, they're very undulating shapes. They're just like, I go where I want to go. I'm thick and I'm thin. I'm hot and I'm cold.
People are also suggesting underwater foliage and seaweed.
There is underwater foliage. It is true. It's a very different kind of take. But we can do it. We can do anything. We can do anything.
Trucker was also loving this music. Everything about it so soothing today, huh?
Oh, yay!
Anthony
got the music going.
Stream Beats playlist from Harris Heller. I finally got it up to 2 hours and
you're amazing.
2 minutes or something like that. 2 hours, 2 minutes. 54 songs. I'm still going through all of the catalog and just picking out ones that I feel like are a good vibe.
Nice. You are so amazing for doing that.
It's no problem.
I mean, it's a little bit.
Nah, I just do it in the background when I'm working on other stuff. It is kind of a hassle sometimes because I'll kind of just zone out, which is kind of the music I'm listening for, where it's just background and it doesn't take away from what you're saying. So I'll be like 6 songs in and be like, oh, I totally forgot what the last 5 songs were like.
Which is perfect because then
like, they must have been good, right?
Yeah.
Add them all in. But then that's the problem. I don't know if they were distracting, but I was just really focused.
Totally, I understand.
Also, Alex is over on YouTube. Hello, Alex.
Hey, Alex, what's up? What are you drawing or painting today? We're doing a little bit of coral studies here. What was I gonna say? Oh, I like to overdraw a little bit where like the outer lines, I just kind of, I don't know, what do you call that? Like sketch outside or along them a lot so that when we paint, we still have a little bit of something coming off. A little bit of orange pop. I just love that. We might actually let's try doing a gold wash underneath these so that we can see if that pops through nicely. Sound good? Sound good.
Sounds great.
Oh, great.
Jake says, I do that too, Anthony. Oh, it's hard to avoid.
Zoning. When it's the intention, yes, very much so.
It's like listening to audiobooks when you're working, and you'll be like, I have no idea what that whole last paragraph, page, chapter was.
Yup. And then other times you're like, I don't even know what I'm working on because I'm so enjoying this book.
Oh man, I wish that was me more often. Jake says, I try to listen to the Discover Weekly every week on Spotify and then forget like any of the songs.
Yeah. Did I discover anything? I don't know. Ain't that just the way?
Alex says, today I'm chilling, but I have been reading a lot
Just
of
chilling.
Mac Barnett books today.
Oh,
Or
heck yeah.
Did I say
Yeah,
that?
Mac Barnett. Mac is, I've read him to you before, Anthony.
The fish, the
one
hat.
who, yes, This Is Not My Hat, or That Is Not, yeah, you know, those books. I can't remember all the names of them because they're all very similar. But yeah, Mac Barnett and John Klassen work together a lot of times. Mac is a fantastic author. So we're just doing an underpainting of gold, and then we'll do colors over it. Coral can literally be any color, it seems like, so we could really go for whatever we want. So again, I ask you, Anthony, what do you want?
I love all the color that you could give coral.
Any color.
Any
I love
color.
all colors, so any color?
Yeah.
Thanks. That
Mood
really
mode.
helps.
Do that one.
Mood mode.
I use watercolor
Lilac.
pencils with all of my drawings, so my color pencil just becomes smeary, Kendall says.
I love a good smear.
Smeary. Yusra says, well, is
Yusra?
replying to Jake, but says, I'm good having some with the drawing still life, but it's going. And then I remember the stream. Lucky me.
What was that? A little.
Alessandra says, Anna, this is making me want to paint traditionally too. I have the same gouache. Taylor
Come
says, the
on
hat
in.
books are just John Klassen. Extra yarn is Mac and John.
That was it. Okay, sorry. I got mixed up. Extra yarn. Flippin' fantastic. We got to see. Was it. What was that one that David broke down? David Home. He did like a breakdown of extra yarn and why it's awesome.
Was that the one where the little kid gets lost from his mom?
No, it's a
What's
girl
that
with
one?
yarn and she knits the entire town.
Oh,
like,
right.
items with her dog.
Okay, I'm thinking of a completely different one then. I tuned in for a couple of those David Home breakdown things.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
He's good at breaking things down.
Break it down.
Kendall says, but my Discover Weekly has been skewed with K-drama soundtracks and lo-fi music, so I need to change it back to other types of music. I'm currently enjoying that my father has come to the dark side of Spotify and now shares his playlists with us. Whoa, what is he listening to? Rynn says to Kendall, what's your favorite K-drama? I haven't watched many yet. I think the last time Rynn was talking to me about K-drama, it was her exercise show.
Yes, you can only watch it while exercising.
Kendall,
Good
have you played
luck.
Wordle yet? I mean,
Oh, Kendall's
Rynn,
all about the
have you
Wordle.
played Wordle yet? I sent you a message about it earlier.
You guys want to know what his message was?
Play it now with a link.
No options. Play it now. Do it. Do the thing. I'm enjoying this like free form down here of just like kind of creating branches of coral that don't necessarily connect but just are kind of branching out. I like it.
Dark Hour says, I've watched Goblin and it destroyed me. What's Goblin?
Goblin? What's that? Precious? I need to know.
Dark Hour says, literally also just opened up Wordle now. Just like coincidentally or because I said it?
Whoops.
Alex over on YouTube asking, are those breakdowns on YouTube or something? Or where they live? This is
where
through
they
SBS.
live.
I don't know if they post them afterwards, do you?
I don't know, but I think David also does some just on his page. So if you're looking for a fantastic illustrator as well as somebody who breaks down other children's books, it's David, David Hohn, Hohn, right? Yeah. David is also just a fantastic human being. He was one of our teachers at the Art Institute and was just always so full of knowledge and so helpful and very interested in things where it was like copyright. Like he'd get really into that and be fascinated by stories. And he's like, if you ever find like a really cool copyright story, please tell me. I need to know. I love people like that who are just like curious and have love for weird things. It's good.
Good.
Beep. Okay.
We have about 30 minutes left.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna bust out. Let's try the blue with a little bit of white. This is Prussian blue. I'm gonna drag some of it out over here so you can kind of see it. Do you see it? No, that's way too high. Beep, beep, beep. So another advantage of gouache is that if it dries, you can reconstitute it with water, which is lovely, I gotta say, especially for someone like me who does not enjoy cleaning things up. You can just let them go, like Elsa.
Oh, Dark Hours says that Goblin is a K-drama. And that they opened Wordle totally by coincidence.
Totally by coincidence. Amazing. Didn't even try.
I had a funny coincidental Wordle moment the other day too.
Yes, you did.
It's not really a spoiler amazing. Now because both of those days have passed. So I posted a picture of my Wordle and I said that it looked like a snack or a snake on a grassy knoll.
A snack.
Mm-hmm. I like to eat snakes, I guess. And then the next day, the word was knoll for Wordle.
It was amazing.
Good crossover.
You psychic.
So I guess the last word of what I posted today will be tomorrow's.
What did you say? Something boring about what mine was? Like
right.
Gray squares and yellow squares.
You can't still be angry about that.
Oh, I'm not angry about it. I'm just pointing it out.
Bitterness. Because I made up for it threefold by telling you jokes about what happened. And it made you laugh more than if I just did it anyway, right? This counts.
That's how things work. Relationships are transactional, okay? I did the perfect thing.
Yeah, I did.
And now you forgive me.
No refunds.
No refunds. Ain't how it work, boy. Beep, beep, beep. Boop, boop, boop. One thing I'm learning with gouache is that opacity really matters in what comes out of the brush. Like how much paint to how much water changes the look of it
looks like
pretty significantly.
Coral. Those two.
Cool.
Okay, that main big branch, it kind of looks like a sharp mouth opening and then two slanty yellow eyes, but it's got like a really long ghoulish head. You see it? Ghost
Kinda?
coral. User says, I'm exploring my voice these days through these struggling sounds. You should have listened to what I did when I broke my charcoal pencil when it broke in the first time using it. Oh, amazing.
That's rough. Amazing.
Just all the noises. I imagine like a quiet to loud shriek. A nice ramping up to.
That's what I like. A good ramp.
Kendall says, I'm currently watching Descendants of the Sun, and it's so far a really good K-drama. Also,
Nice.
Vincenzo is great.
Vincenzo?
Vincenzo.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh.
Who knows? Not us.
User says, I sent a recording to my friend telling her about it and making weird noises like this above.
I like all of that. Voice recordings to friends of weird noises. Yes. Yes, please.
User says, yes, Anthony, true, but with like a wobbly feel to it.
Okay, wobble it. Wobble it, Anthony.
The ramping up of the screeching, I'm assuming.
Yes. Wobble it.
I don't wobble. I don't ramp. I don't.
I don't.
You do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. I don't know if I nailed it, but I think I did. So
We'll try breaking
put
something.
that out there. Oh no. I don't break things.
Kendall says Anna has great sound effects for drawing.
Boop, 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 boop.
That's called breaking. We don't do that here.
Oh no, I'm breaking. That's from 30 Rock. Also, what's this color?
Orange.
No, oh, come on. It's kind of pinky orange,
It
which
is?
is
Maybe
kind
it's just my monitor.
Come on.
It's a pinky orange.
Yeah,
And
what's
I
a color
know that.
that's like pinky orange?
A pumpkin.
Anybody else gonna guess what color this is?
Pinky orange.
Yeah.
Is it pink orange?
No. Oh no. The lighting in here.
Tangelo. Oh, Jake got it. It's coral.
10 points to Jake. Negative 10 points to Anthony.
Well, we balance each other out, so that's perfect for Jake and me.
Exactly. It all balances out in the end.
Dark Hour says okra. Oh my goodness. Also, Alex over on YouTube says a pink pumpkin is the perfect guess, and thank you. Oh, I guess Alex also got it over on YouTube too. Coral all the way. I was thinking of Cinderella pumpkin. You know, aren't those the kind of pinky ones? I don't know.
No, they're like orange.
And pink.
Like orange. But the really pink ones, like, I don't know what they're called. Something. Oh, was that like a doll one? No, I think that's the blue one.
Doll. And then there's Frankenstein, where it's like the squared green ones.
Yeah, those are great.
I have one out on my back porch.
Right now?
Yeah.
Hot dang.
And
it's
a
January, boy.
turban gourd.
Duh. Have you got new turban gold yet? Can you see the little darker lines on there? No, probably not.
It's kind of hard, especially out of the light of your camera. Or your
Light.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, they're showing up.
Cool. Anyways, here's some coral. Coral!
Awesome. We have 20 minutes left. What else do you want to do in there? Alex over on YouTube says Jake, brother of John and Hank, would get it quickly. They're all so smart.
Those green boys. That was good. I just watched a video from, is it Hank? I think Hank, who did a video on why TikTok is, oh golly, bad for creators or something? Bad for someone.
I don't like the
Going
size
down?
of your video on here either.
Say again?
Fixing stuff.
What's going on?
No,
Oh, you're
that's not
fixing
what I
stuff.
want.
Okay.
Oh, there's no undo.
Oh golly! Oh no!
Wait, is that what I want? Why is
Did I
it green?
disappear?
How do you make it not green again?
What? What's happening?
Your video. How do I transform it? Oh, it has to be out of the group.
Oh, Kendall says it's
No,
Hank
that's
Green's
fine.
video. Oh, I saw that video, but I haven't watched it yet.
Wait.
Yes. Anthony Jackson was. Is TikTok bad for artists? I
No,
don't think it was
it's-
specifically artists, just creators in general, and it was mostly about monetization. But yeah, it's a good one to watch, I would say. Definitely. I read one of the comments and totally agreed with it. Is like he takes very complex topics and makes them very easily understood and digestible. So that's quite the skill set. Good job, Hank.
No.
But I mean, what else would you expect from Jake's brother?
Oh, goodness gracious.
You okay over there, bud?
I'm figuring it out.
Struggling a little bit? Just let me know if I can help.
I guess lock that one.
I can always move the camera if it's not working for you.
No, that's fine.
What's happening? Describe it to me. Paint me a word picture, mister.
I'm trying to move your video within the frame, and I don't remember how to do that.
Oh, yeah. Use Alt to change, like, cut into the video, and then you have to basically, like, what do you want to do?
Yeah. No, I figured it out.
I can move myself up.
Oh, it's this. That's
yeah.
right. Okay.
There you go. Good job.
I want to get.
Whoa!
I think maybe a little less of your head. Maybe.
This is fun to watch.
These controls so
Jake says, if only my real brothers were anything like that. Lol.
They are your real brothers. Last stream we replaced your real brothers with these guys.
Absolutely.
We
Taylor
have the power
says,
to do that.
He was also a guest speaker at the revealing of the Doomsday Clock. That's exciting.
Who was?
Also scary. Jake says, oh yeah, that's right.
What are you doing? We both can't not be drawing or reading the chat out loud.
No, we're doing all the things.
This is a boring
No,
stream. You're not painting, I'm not reading. You're just laughing at chat, you're reading to yourself. Thumbs down.
Okay. No, there is no thumbs down for a reason. We've tested it. Okay. Should this be a white bunny or a different color of bunny? What do you think?
Different color.
What color?
One of those outrageous ones, like mood mode.
A purple bunny. I don't trust my ability to make purple with this blue. It's so green. So I could bust out another blue, but would that matter? Huh. Questions. How about a yellow bunny? That'd be real cute.
Like Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh.
Exactly. We're on the same page. It's true. I want to be like you. So I think we could do basically an entire stream of just studying like what the heck would happen if we use different colors and over different colors and all that kind of stuff, because I'm not fully, like, I don't have a grasp on all the things that I could do with this medium. So only experience really teaches you that. So what I think we should do is stuff like, okay, so there's a yellow bunny here. There's a darker background around it. What if I wanted to change the ear to go over partial parts of the background, like widen the ear? So I use a good chunk of paint on my paintbrush where it's like a glob at the end of it, and see if that will cover the darker colors. I wish we could zoom in on what I'm doing for you guys.
While you're doing this, could you describe the paper again? Alex is over on YouTube asking, Anna, do you mind me asking what kind/quality of paper you're using?
How dare you!
Because I
Yeah.
for sure need to find some small watercolor sketchbooks to practice, but I know quality is a huge part of it.
So Julia, my friend, just gave me these amazing handmade sketchbooks. So there's nowhere else in the world that you can find this exact form factor. However, the paper, she said, was Mohawk paper. I'm guessing that that's a brand of some sort. I am not familiar with every.
China.
Is that where it's from?
Isn't that what she said earlier?
Did she say that?
Yeah.
Oh, it was the outside part. She found this.
Oh, the cover paper is gouache paper I got when I was in the China in China at an art shop. Oh.
Yeah.
But the inside paper is Mohawk.
Yeah. So you can see it did a pretty decent job of covering up that like thick opaque paint on top of everything can do a decent job at covering up what's underneath, I'd say. So there you go. A little more information.
And look, it's
Which
perfect.
means... Oh, what? What's perfect?
The paper, because all the stuff you're doing looks so good on it.
Yes, this paper is perfect.
This paper is perfect.
Honestly, it's great paper. I really like it. I'm impressed that it doesn't show through any of the stuff on the backside, which I think is the true test. I want to just like put some marks on this tree, like show some bark texture if we can.
Mark barks. Bark marks?
Bark, bark. Exactly.
Alex on YouTube saying, ooh, fancy. I'm realizing I could go get those big sheets from Lick and make my own. Thank you so much for answering. I know I popped in late, so it was probably redundant.
No, we just went through it at the beginning because I wanted to tell people about how awesome Julia is and also give you some preamble for what we're painting on. But that's the whole point, is to kind of share resources and talk about this kind of stuff so that you guys can paint along as well if you want to.
Julia says, stop.
Oh, stop. You stop. You're amazing. And you've made this entire stream possible. And guess what, Julia? You made me want to paint. Do you know how hard that is? It doesn't just pop out of nowhere. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm not loving this. This is feeling a little clunky.
Oh, don't worry, we all are. Keep going.
No, I think it's important to know what you like and don't like. So it's not necessarily like a, oh, I don't like this. I don't, it's much more like a, okay, so what can we do to make it more towards the style that I'm looking for? What do I want from this and what can I leave behind?
And the answer to that is...
Oh, are you expecting me to answer?
If that's your reasoning behind saying that, then yeah.
No. I think that just, it all takes trial and error. So I don't have an answer. I'm just thinking
you
like,
just don't like how clunky it is, and that's because of the brush you're using or the wetness of the gouache? What's causing the chunk that you don't like? Oh.
Probably the mark making. I just don't like the marks and I don't like how they're placed, but I think that that's much more of like a stylistic issue rather than like, I don't know what else I could blame it on. Blame it on the girls who know what to do.
Yeah.
But what I'm thinking is it's much more of a like design issue. I need to design out a piece where I know what I want stylistically.
Because you just jumped right in as experiment mode.
Exactly. So if we were to, again, like I said at the beginning, if we're to just do this piece over again, then I would probably stylistically choose a few different shapes, a few different methods of showing detail. I think all of our fallbacks when we don't know how to design an item in a painting is to make it more realistic. And so making things all stylized consistently is actually really difficult, especially when you're running into something new where it's like, oh yeah, I know the leaves and how to stylize them because I was following an artist's kind of style to build that. But then when I get to a tree and the bark, I haven't seen them do that. So I'm not quite sure exactly how I want to do it. And that's the journey of being an artist. It's an endless thing. It's definitely not a like one and done, every piece is perfect kind of dealio. So this is nothing new. This is nothing crazy. It's just every day for me. Huh, I don't like that. I wonder why. Huh, I do like that. I wonder why. There's a little nosy.
Aww, peeking out.
I think this is much more comfortable to me because I know what I want from the beginning with this kind of character. This is much more uncomfortable because it's like a full scene in a new medium. It's funny because this is kind of similar to a scene that I'm rendering digitally right now for a book. It's not exact, but it's just kind of like hills, greenery, trees, stuff like that. And so jumping from doing it digitally to traditionally is definitely a different brain function. But not in a bad way.
Are you
It's definitely
finding
just
any
a
of these
journey.
are going to translate over to the work you're doing digitally for the project you're on, or?
Maybe. I mean, you're thinking like scanning it in and using it in the book?
No, just like mark making techniques or the way you're laying out foliage type of thing, or is the style pretty much set throughout that one already, so you can't really do that?
I'd say the style is pretty set on it, yeah. So it might be future books or something like that. By the way, this one dried so much darker now. It's like a brown orange rather than a coral. But yeah, I think that I don't know if I would ever do a book all traditionally. At least right now, that feels so far off and almost impossible. But I could imagine doing just pictures for me. I really just love painting traditionally, and maybe that's why it's so fun, is because it's just for me and not for work.
Yeah.
Maybe. I also do that with sculptures. I mean, I've thought about selling them and stuff like that, which is always an option for anything that you make, honestly. But it's not something that I am driving really hard where I'm like, oh, I gotta make 10 sculptures this month to sell them, that kind of thing, which is where I think you can lose the joy in it a little bit. Unless you just really like making one thing over and over and over again.
That's true. Taylor says Mohawk used to put out this really awesome free publication that featured artist stories and really cool applications of their papers.
Ooh,
That's cool.
that's awesome.
And I posted a link to the Maker Quarterly.
Ladybug.
They haven't done it in a while, though. Taylor goes on to say, Julia says they were at Adobe Max 2019, and I got some of those. They are legit such a cool idea. Anna, if you want to change it, just double tap the paper or Control Z.
Exactly. Duh. Why didn't I think of that? I think that it's really important, though, for your brain to be able to not undo some things. It's like in OBS when you move something. But the idea that we cannot change something infinitely gives us limitations, in which I think one of the natural recourses for our brains to take is, okay, I'm just going to start over. And I think that's a really, really healthy thing for your brain to have to do, is just start over and try again. Because 9 times out of 10, if like say your work that you're working on digitally was deleted or corrupted or for whatever reason didn't work out, then you had to start again, I guarantee you'd be 10 times faster and the piece would be at least twice as good as the original.
Dark Hour says limitations encourage growth. And Jake says, I love the ladybug.
The ladybug.
Anthony Jackson says, looking at all this art together like this, Fresco needs artboards for this exact reason, working on multiple canvases.
Oh my gosh, yes. I love having multiple canvases and just kind of, I don't know, being able to flip and be like, oh yeah, I remember doing that and I really like that. Actually, this is one of my favorite things so far as a discovery. I think this, having that orange come out behind the green, is one of my favorite things. And then having the orange come out behind the character, if you can see it, it's like a subtle glow effect almost. And I really, really, really like that. So maybe we try to play that up. What if we did, we were talking about lizards. Let's do a big leaf. Should we do Monstera? I know I've done a lot of them lately, but I still love them.
Yeah, you can do Monstera.
Yeah, you can do Monstera. That's you. I just did you. Oh. Okay, so Monsteras basically have like these cuts that go in. I forgot. Oh, that's kind of like that. There we go. Kind of follows this bottom curve a little bit.
Yusra says, love the tree. And Julia says, color vibrations of green paint with red underdrawing.
Yes, exactly. Oh, so fun. Alright, I'm gonna ignore this first one. And I just made a cat sticker that I'm doing on Patreon. Throughout this entire year on Patreon, I'm going to be sending physical goodies to people, one of them being a sticker each month. And they're going to be a different cat amongst foliage every single month. And so by the end, you'd have 12 cats. And I just got the stickers in, I believe, actually at the beginning of the weekend. And I sent out the mail immediately. Are you proud of me?
Good job sending
I
out that
did
mail
it.
so early compared
Thank
to what you usually do.
Whoa. Well, I usually get it out pretty early, or at least I like to think so. Mail takes longer and longer, it seems. But the idea this time was to get it out as fast as possible because I was literally getting the things that I was going to mail out mailed to me at the last second. So I want people to get stuff before February if possible. So sending them out 2 days ago, hopefully we'll do that. Yustra's gonna get one. Yeah, Yustra. And also you're all the way in Germany, so it might take a while. I have no idea. But they are sent. They're in the mail. It's very exciting. What was I saying about that? Oh yeah, the whole series was cats amongst foliage, and one of the ones that we did was a black cat amongst monstera leaves, so I was just painting a bunch of them. And then I was thinking, Anthony, we could do a lizard on top of it.
Yeah.
Go top down. Lizard heads are really weird, although I really love their slinky little bodies because they're kind of like contrapposto but in lizard world all the time. Know what I mean?
Yeah, they are constantly modeling. Because they know they're pests. They're like, but look at me. But look how beautiful I am.
Hello there.
Don't get rid of me.
You're like, I just want your fruit.
Their leader is Marina.
You. Exactly.
It's like that movie with the guy that controls rats.
Ratatouille? What?
No. I think it was like a scary movie. Willard? Does that sound right? Willard?
Sounds like it could be the name of a movie.
Yeah, Willard is a 2003 American horror film co-written and directed by Glenn Morgan and starring Crispin Glover, R. Lee Ermey, and Laura Ellen Haring. It's loosely based on a novel, Ratman's Notebooks by Stephen Gilbert, as well as the novel's first film adaptation, Willard, in 1971, and its sequel, Ben, in 1972.
What is it about?
A guy
Rats?
that controls rats?
Scary.
I think.
I think.
Julia asks the secret of Nim.
Yeah.
No, your guesses are too wholesome, both of you. Ratatouille and Secret of Nim. Well, Secret of Nim's a little bit closer because it's not as wholesome, but
it's intense. And I remembered the ending very differently. We just watched that for recently. There we go. That's a word. Lizard first gets the bird. What do you think? Should we make it kind of like the lizards in Hawaii? I think they go to blue at the end.
Yeah, we should make it like the lizards in Hawaii. No reason not to.
We saw tons of wild monstera there.
Darkover says, I've lately been really into lilac underdrawings.
Ooh, that sounds lovely. Lovely and lilac. And yeah, I think honestly any color would be great.
Was asking, are these just studies, Anna, or just for fun?
Just for fun. I mean, they branch between studies and for fun, but yeah, it's all just... I mean, just all of it overlaps. It's fun and I'm learning.
Jake is asking when we went to Hawaii.
Oh, golly. That was after the residency. So 2019?
Sounds right to me. Yep.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
June,
That was my...
May, June.
May, I believe.
Late May.
Yeah, it was May. I think it overlapped with our anniversary, which is May.
Brian in the chat. Hello, friends
hey,
and family
Brian,
folk.
what's up?
Hello.
Family folk. We're painting a lizard today with gouache, which
And a
is
lot of
our...
other stuff. Also, it's 5
Oh,
o'clock,
yeah, we
so
painted
this is
those
the
dumb
last
things.
thing we're painting today.
Oh, darn it. Okay, well, fine then. Oh, I have a perfect blue up here. What am I thinking?
Is that what it is? Perfect Blue?
Perfect
Isn't that a movie about sharks?
No, is that one of the Satoshi Kon movies? Perfect Blue?
Oh. Yeah.
Right?
That
Yeah.
sounds right.
Nailed
Are
it.
there sharks in it?
No.
I don't think
There's
I've
a
seen
singer.
Perfect Blue. The last one we watched was Millennial Actress. That was a good movie.
Millennium actress.
Millennium Actress.
Good job.
She definitely wasn't a millennial.
Nope. That would be a very different movie.
Probably a lot shorter.
Millennial actress. Okay. Well, you were born between the years of this and this. How exciting. Okay. I guess since we're there's no time to finish this. So...
Oh my gosh. Oh, Jake.
What?
I just like him even more now. What? He's
Oh my
like,
gosh, what's happening?
hello, Brian. And then asks, have you seen Spaced? And yes, I've seen it like 5 times. I love that show. I made Anna watch it with me.
It's a great show.
It's so funny. I love it.
Hello,
Jake says every time I say,
Brian.
hello, Brian, I think of Spaced. Oh, I can't.
You just earned Anthony's undying love again.
Again. Oh, like, how many times? She's such a funny actress.
She's hilarious.
Brian says, I have not, but I think I will have to now. Reference humor is the best humor.
It's true.
It's so funny. Oh, I love that show.
Yeah, it's been a while. So we should watch it. That was on Hulu, right? I remember getting so mad at the ads because they're all the same again and again and again. Ugh, the worst.
It's yeah, we got the luxury of no commercials with the Hulu we have here.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's all I have to say.
Crin's back. Had to step out for a while. Back now though.
How dare thee? La 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 la. I mean, hi Corinne, welcome back. I forget that I should actually give you a response sometimes. I'm in my head so much of the time. Sorry. It's hard to paint and talk at the same time.
Jake says just in time for the after party. Because we're past 5 o'clock, so once Anna's done with this, we're busting out of here.
Okay, fine. I'm going to finish painting this leaf and then we'll be out. And if you want to see any more of this stuff, I'm going to post everything in close-up detail and all that jazz. And I have some process photos of the stuff I created before. It's all going to be posted to Patreon. I have a $3 tier that allows you to just see a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff and process stuff. And I'll talk about some of the thoughts behind it and all that jazz. So if you would like that every month, then consider subscribing. Or whatever it's called on Patreon. Oh, toes! You're too much detail. Oh, golly.
Did you give up on them and just scribble over them? You can make them white.
I can make the toes white.
Are you a Batman villain? Is that your
White
power?
Toes. Yes.
Make people's toes white.
No,
I
it's
can make
good
your
to know.
hands. I can make your toes white.
Wow, you changed the color of my toes. Really? Wow. Pretty amazing. I think that this is really good experience just to learn what should go over what, because it's so different from watercolor. So incredibly different. And yet very much the same. Toes. Toes. Okay. Well, what do I
Forget
finish
about
before
them.
we say goodbye? Fine. I forget about toes.
Forget about them.
And arms and legs.
Yeah, just keep going.
It's all gone. Just the
it's a leaf
whole
now.
lizard. Bye. It's a leaf with a faint. Oh, honestly, that might work pretty well if you just paint hair. If you just paint over the lizard completely, would there be a faint lizard outline? And then you could be like, it's on the other side of the leaf. Be kind of cute.
Yeah, I like that.
La 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 la. Sorry, Anthony, I'm keeping you. Do you have a class tonight?
No.
Okay, good.
Right.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't know.
One time, Anthony got off the stream and then forgot completely that he had a class that he was supposed to attend, and he didn't even realize until like 10 o'clock that night.
That's fine.
It was totally fine, which is good, but still, it makes me fear for all future classes.
Julia says, whoops, gotta scroll up. I feel like we talk about toes on your stream too often. Just saying.
I didn't notice that. Thanks for the shout out. No more toe talk in 2022.
There's so many two opportunities.
Too many opportunities. Wait, too many opportunities.
Yeah, there we go.
No.
Exactly.
It's working. It's working. Hey, that was another Star Wars one.
Too many opportunities? That's from
No,
Star
it's
Wars.
working. It's working.
Oh,
Come
that
on,
part.
catch up. Not mustard.
Corinne has
It's the
class
lizard
tonight,
butt.
and you're keeping Corinne.
Oh no, Corinne, your education's more important, friend.
Corinne, have you been playing Wordle? Everybody wants to know.
Is that where you were? Not studying, just wordling. My dad called me out of the blue today to talk about Wordle. It was very cute. I liked it a lot.
And I got jealous, and I texted Corinne to start playing it so we could talk about it.
Yeah, he was like, I have to talk about it with somebody other than you. Come on.
I've been obsessed
Which
with
he's
it.
doing on time.
On Twitter,
Online all the
I
time.
feel like I've been posting my actual guesses to you and Jake when I know that you guys have answered the question of the day, just to compare. I just like to compare.
I just like it. Okay.
It's
I just
fun.
like it. This turned out different. Okay, so we're gonna stop here. This one was a little rushed, but on the whole, I think we got some good stuff. I think we had a lot of fun. We found out that the white ink works way better than the white gouache on top of things, so that's a new tool in our tool pouch. And we just explored coral. We explored the depths.
I was gonna say of that rabbit one, if you give it black-tipped ears and red cheeks, its Pikachu is basically
Shall
there.
we? I mean, it is pretty Pikachu-ish.
It
Honestly,
is. That would
it's
be
like
so
halfway
cute
there.
as a Pokemon card. Are you kidding me? Did you see that competition that's going on right now?
Oh yeah, there is a Pokemon competition, right?
Yeah, I think there's still
I haven't
time
really
to
looked into it.
enter if people
With
want
my farmer
Yeah,
Pikachu.
with your farmer Pikachu. I think it's 6 specific ones, and I don't think Pikachu is one. But this would
Okay.
make a cute Pokemon card.
What are the specific ones? Is it Vaporeon? I also did a watercolor of that.
The ones I remember were Galarian Rapidash, where it's got like the pink and blue mane, and it's kind of like curly. It looks like a My Little
Mhm.
Pony. And then RK9 was another. I don't remember the 4 others though.
4 others? Wow.
It was 6 that you could draw and enter the competition with.
That's awesome.
Hmm.
Well, I hope that one of you is in participating in that, and I bet that Anthony Jackson is, and I hope that everybody has a great rest of their week. We'll see you again on Thursday. If Anthony's not Bursy.
I'm not planning to
Not
be
Bursy?
Bursy. Just
Okay,
getting ready
okay,
for a dog birthday party on Friday.
A dog birthday party? Tell me more.
We're making cupcakes.
Amazing. I'm so glad. That sounds amazing.
But yeah, thanks for joining in today. Anna, do you want to say your spiel?
Anthony, would you like to say anything before we leave?
Oh, I did mine first. Sorry, I threw you off your groove. Now you're throwing
My
me off.
groove.
My groove. I threw off his groove.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember to get vaccinated, wear a mask, get boosted, wash your hands, be kind to yourself and to others, and remember that you're loved. We will be back on Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific. And until then, we will see you on the Discord, top link in the description, and hope that you have a great rest of your Tuesday or Wednesday. Bye.
Bye bye. Everybody loves us.
Oh.
Jake says, "You are loved."
You are loved.
Rynn says, "Love you all." Kendall says, "Love you all too."
I can't read the chat because there's notifications that pop up in my bottom right hand corner. That's right where I have the chat. Anyways,
Jake saying, "Thank
hearts
you."
for all the love.
This was
Oons,
great.
oons after party.
Oons.
What's your favorite color of heart?
Oh wait,
to
what
use
white
as a
ink do you
reaction?
use? It was a calligraphy.
It is
I'm gonna show it
Winsor
real
Newton
quick.
calligraphy ink, white for fountain and dip pens. No, it's Winsor Newton
Winsor Newton.
calligraphy ink. It's got a red top and a white bottle. Yee.
Nice, nice, nice.
Oons, oons, oons.
What are
So,
you making for
in this
dinner?
after party,
Oh.
yes. Okay. I'm gonna make soup right after this. Actually,
What
I'm gonna start making
kind?
soup.
Do you know any
I made
recipes for carrot soup?
carrot soup.
I've got so many
No.
carrots I need to use.
Soup is a great way to do that. Also, are your eyebrows okay? You're furiously petting them.
This is what I do whenever you lax at the end of
Let me
streams.
paint you a word picture. Anthony sitting in front of the camera, furiously petting his eyebrows with both hands. Oh no, his hair's all gone, and now
Hey.
there are no eyebrows. And it's just eyes.
Could you imagine? There's no eyebrows, just eyes.
Yes, I can because you plucked them to death when we were in high school. So.
Oh, before that,
Well,
I started
actually,
in like 8th grade.
yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah,
whoa,
your
tweezers. Let's see what they could do.
You remember my prom pictures? My gosh, they were just completely like a line.
Did you see Jake?
I did that to my babies, Anthony. It is relaxing.
I'm
What?
assuming he also does that to his eyebrows, and he calls his eyebrows babies. Like Moira Rose.
The babies. Oh my god.
Okay, well, I'm making Mediterranean
that and
cod
more.
for dinner.
Why not carrot soup?
Because I don't have a recipe for that, but I do have the recipe for the Mediterranean cod.
Okay,
Oh.
let me.
Jake says he
tell
does that to
you.
his children, not his eyebrows. He doesn't call his eyebrows babies. He calls his children babies. But
So
maybe
wait, is
his
he saying
eyebrows
he
have
pets them furiously?
maybe their eyebrows specifically when they were
Petting their
babies.
Eyebrows. Oh, they are so soft.
I
Honestly,
think
baby eyebrows are
he
just velvet.
I did that to my babies. Okay, if we just actually read
That
the
sentence.
comments. Whoops.
Also, Rynn, yes, the fox's toes are very pointed. They're a ballerina fox.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, to help them sleep. That's why. Okay.
All
What
right,
I was gonna say.
Oh, you're still saying
it-
something.
Your trick for finding a carrot soup recipe is this little thing called Google, where you just say carrot soup recipe.
Thanks. My other trick is asking you because you do the pre.
I have never made carrot soup.
That's what I'm saying, though. Sometimes you do
Okay.
make recipes and they're good, and I could just
Okay,
ask you, like,
okay,
do you
okay.
know a good potato soup recipe? And you'd be like,
It's true.
actually.
Let me tell you my entire potato soup recipe, starting from, and then we cut.
Oh, okay.